Hello, and welcome to Yoga for Birthers. I am Madison Aguirre, and I am 25 weeks pregnant. Today's class will gently guide you through yoga poses that strengthen your muscles and stretch from head to toe. You can use this practice to prepare for labor and also connect with your baby. Please have any props, such as a yoga block, a bolster, or even pillows to help assist you. Have some water, and whenever you're ready, let's begin. Let's center ourselves with some conscious breaths, taking a big inhale through the nose, fully expanding through the belly. And we'll exhale through the nose, pulling the lower belly into the spine and tucking the tailbone. So inhale, expand through the belly. Exhale, pull the lower belly into the spine. We'll do a few rounds of this, going at the pace of your own breath. Start to think about your intention for your practice today and breathe that into your body. Beautiful. Now staying on your knees, we'll inhale the right arm high and gently tilt over to the left side, feeling a nice side body stretch. And we'll come back to center. Inhale the left arm high and tilt over to the right side, lengthening through the rib cage. And come back to center. Let's sit over to the right of our legs. And we'll inhale the right arm high again and tilt over to the left side, deepening this side body stretch now. On your next exhale, we'll bring the arm down and around and inhale it up. We'll do some arm circles, exhaling down and inhaling on the way up. And we'll move over, sitting onto our left side now, inhaling the left arm high, tilting over to the right side. And we'll exhale, bring the arm down and around and inhale it back up, doing circles now on the left side. Beautiful. Now let's make our way over onto our sit bones. We're going to come into a butterfly. So our soles of our feet are together. We're letting gravity pull the knees down to the mat. And let's start some circles to one direction now. We're loosening up the hips today for our practice. And we can switch to the other direction. Now let's take each foot out to the sides of the mat. And we'll inhale the right arm high and do a nice side bend over to the left side. Taking nice deep breaths into the rib cage here, feeling a beautiful expansion. And we'll come back to center. Let's inhale the left arm to the sky. And we'll tilt over to the other side, breathing through the ribs here. And we'll come back up to center. Let us inhale both arms high and hinge forward just at the hips. We're not rounding through the lower back. We'll come into our wide-legged forward fold. You can rest here on either of your props or on your forearms. Let's walk our hands back up and let's gently make our way over onto our hands and knees. We're getting into our child's pose now, so point the toes together, the knees are apart, and we'll sink our hips back onto our heels, letting our chest drop to the floor. Stretching the arms out in front of you, keeping a nice straight spine, just breathing through this pose. Staying here in our child's pose, let's walk our hands over to the left side, and we'll take some deep breaths into the right side of the body. This should feel so good if you feel like baby has just been up in your rib cage, or if you're just needing a nice side body stretch. And now we'll walk our hands over to the right side, and we'll take deep conscious breaths into the left side of the body. And let us come back up onto our hands and knees. We'll straighten out our legs back to normal, and we'll look up on an inhale. And exhale, we'll pull the lower belly into the spine, rounding through the spine. This is our cat-cow. Inhale, we're looking up, and exhale, we're rounding through the spine. This is strengthening our core and also lubricating our spine. This should feel really amazing. Going at the pace of your own breath, we're inhaling on the way up and exhaling, rounding through the spine. Now we're going to add some hip circles to this. You'll go in one direction. You can add your shoulders into this, making this as fluid as you want, dropping the belly and rounding through the spine, while also drawing a circle with your hips. And you can go in the opposite direction now. Beautiful work. Let us tuck the back toes. We're going to push our hips back and up into our first downward facing dog of the practice. You can keep your feet as wide apart as you need to accommodate your baby, stretching out through the hamstrings. And on an inhale, we'll walk our feet to the top of the mat, and we'll hang heavy here. You can grab opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. We are just hinging at the hips here, keeping a straight spine. Now let's bend our right leg, keeping our left leg straight. We'll plant the right hand by the right foot and do an open twist to the left side. And now let's plant the left hand by the left foot, bending the left leg, straightening out the right leg, and open to the right. And we can plant the right hand down. We'll inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. And inhale, we'll slowly, inch by inch, come on up, lifting the arms high. And we'll exhale the hands to heart. On your next inhale, we'll open the arms to the left side for an open twist. Maybe you can meet your gaze to the back hand. And we'll inhale, the arms come back to center, and then open to the right side now. Maybe meeting your back hand with your gaze. we'll inhale the arms back up. On our next exhale, we'll squeeze the arms back, squeezing our shoulder blades together. We're lifting through the chest, keeping our ribs tucked in. And you can release, inhale the arms high, and exhale, we'll dive it down. We'll inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, plant the hands and step the feet back into down dog. Let's inhale, walk our feet to the top of the mat. We'll inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise, lifting the arms high, and exhale, diving it down. Let us step our left foot to the back of the mat. We'll drop the knee, gather your balance, and inhale the arms high into your low lunge. We're holding our lower bellies into the spine, and let's make sure we're not overstretching here. On your next inhale, we'll straighten the front leg, flex the foot, and exhale, hinge forward at the hips, feeling this beautiful hamstring stretch. On an inhale, we'll come back into our low lunge, and exhale, we'll hinge at the hips, straightening the front leg. And we'll flow in between these two poses, going at the pace of your own breath. Beautiful. Now let us walk our right foot out to the edge of our mat. We want to keep the toes pointed outward, and we'll inhale the left arm high and just tilt over onto that right leg. And we can come on up. Now, keeping our legs the same, we'll just rock back and forth in this position. What we're doing is making lots of space in the pelvic outlet for our babies to find a good position. And once we come forward, we'll plant the hands on the mat and begin to draw hip circles. And we can do the other direction. Now we will tuck our back toes, gather your balance, and meet the left foot up to the top of the mat with your right foot. We'll be in our yogi squat. You may use your prop to assist you underneath your tailbone. We're keeping a long, straight spine, pushing the elbows into the knees. Our toes are pointed outward. Now we'll do some breath work to support our pelvic floor. So on an inhale, you'll fully relax through the pelvic floor muscles, and on an exhale, we'll kegel and squeeze through the muscles. We'll take about 5 rounds of breath here. Inhale, relax, and exhale, kegel. Wonderful. Now we can plant the hands. We'll lift the hips high. Exhale, fold. And inhale, we'll slowly come on up, lifting the arms high. And exhale, dive it down. We'll plant the hands and step our right foot back now, dropping the knee and inhaling the arms high. We're keeping our lower bellies pulled into the spine. And on your next inhale, we'll straighten the front leg, flex the foot, and exhale, hinge forward at the hips. We'll inhale, bend the knee, hands high, and exhale, straighten the leg and hinge forward. Inhale, low lunge, and exhale, hinge, going at the pace of your own breath. And once you're up, let's walk our left foot out to the side of the mat. Toes are pointed outward, and we'll inhale the right arm up, tilting over onto that left leg. And let's bring the right arm down, and we'll rock back and forth. And once we're forward, let's plant the hands and begin our hip circles. And we can switch directions. Perfect. We'll tuck our back toes and meet our right foot up to the top of the mat with our left foot. We're in our yogi squat again. We'll take another 5 rounds of breath here, working our pelvic floor. So we're inhaling, relaxing, and exhaling, kegling through the pelvic floor muscles. And we can plant the hands. We'll lift the hips, inhale, exhale, fold, and inhale, slowly rise up, lifting the arms. And we'll exhale, dive it down. We'll plant the hands and step both feet to the back of the mat into your downward dog. Let's inhale, walk our feet to the top of the mat. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise. Lift the arms high. We'll step our left foot back. Pivot the foot outward. Our front leg is bent, pointing forward. Keeping our bellies pulled into the spine in our warrior one. On an inhale, we'll open our arms out to the side. We're staying low with the hips and keeping strong arms in our warrior two. We'll flip the front palm and tilt forward and bring that front arm up, keeping our legs low, feeling a nice side body stretch in our peaceful warrior. And we'll inhale, bring that front arm down to meet your front leg. You can either rest your arm on your knee or keep the arms open. Remember to hold your lower belly into the spine to protect your core. We'll inhale, bring that front arm back up into peaceful warrior and exhale it back down. Inhale, peaceful warrior, and exhale, bring it down. Repeating this a couple of times. And on our way up, we'll turn all 10 toes forward into star pose. Take a big inhale, point the toes out, and exhale, squat down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. Repeating this a couple of times and squeezing the shoulder blades together on the way down. And once we come up, we'll turn and face the back of the mat, pivoting the back foot, and inhale the arms up into Warrior One, holding the lower belly in, staying low with the hips. And we'll inhale, open the arms out into Warrior Two, keeping strong arms. And we'll flip the front palm, lean forward, and inhale that arm high into our peaceful warrior. And on your next inhale, we'll come down into our side angle, opening the arms or resting the elbow on the front leg. And we'll inhale, come up into peaceful warrior, and exhale down into side angle, going at your own pace, breathing into each movement. And once we come up, we'll turn and face the front again into star, taking a big inhale, and then exhale, squat down into goddess squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. And once we inhale up, we can exhale, face the front, plant the hands, and we'll step back into down dog. And we can bring the knees down to the mat. We'll begin some floor work. We'll get into our modified side plank with one knee in the middle of the mat and the top leg extended out. We'll inhale the top arm high and exhale, bring it down and around. We're holding the lower belly into the spine, doing arm circles to deepen this stretch, inhaling up and exhaling down. And let's plant the hand down. We'll switch over onto the other side. Let's inhale the arm up and exhale, bring it down and around. Inhale up and exhale down. And we'll come back to center in our hands and knees, holding that lower belly in. We'll inhale the left arm high and exhale, send it through the body to the other side, bringing the chest and shoulders down to the mat in our thread the needle pose. Let's push up into our right hand, sending the left arm high, and we can plant the hand. And we'll inhale the right arm high and send it through, threading the needle, resting on your shoulder. And we can push up into our left hand, sending the right arm up, and plant the hand. Let's bring our chest down to the mat, extending the arms forward, keeping our tailbone up in the air. This is our puppy pose. We'll rest here for a little bit. This is a nice way to get baby off of the pelvic floor and relieve some pressure we may be feeling here. And we can come on up. Now we'll set up into our final pose of the practice, Savasana. I like to use my bolster and my prop to make a reclined seat. You can also lay on your side, whatever position feels the most comfortable for you, as we will lie here for a couple of minutes. As you're getting settled, extend the legs out in front of you. You may have your palms facing the ceiling, or resting your hands on your belly, connecting with your baby. We'll shut down the eyes if that's comfortable for you. As we lie here, we can feel the benefits of our practice. Take a big inhale and exhale, sink into the mat. You deserve this moment of stillness, of peace. Please stay here as long as you need, but whenever you're ready, you can begin to wiggle out the toes, the fingers, open the eyes, bring the knees in, rock them side to side, and roll over onto your side to come up. I thank you for sharing your practice with me today. May you and your babies be healthy, happy, and peaceful. Namaste.